you're going to start craving for a man to tell you, and that's how you attract the wrong man out of desperation. Your lack of self-love is like an antenna, so the wrong man can read it from a mile away. It's not that the dating pool is full of piss, it's that you are attracting men that are mirroring your self-worth to you. So if you don't love yourself, you don't compliment yourself, and deep down within, you don't feel worthy of love or marriage, you're going to only attract the people who are going to literally give you what you believe subconsciously. So this is why it's really important to start speaking the word of God over your life. If God literally called you his bride and died for you and sacrificed his life for you, why would you settle for a man that's not even willing to do a fourth of that? Once I started to have this analogy is when everything became better. I stopped settling out of compromise. I stopped settling just because I was lonely, and I stopped recreating the generational patterns that previous women in my bloodline created. And this is why a lot of marriages end in divorce. And
know your worth, state it once, and never accept anything less. Hey beautiful people, welcome back to my channel. Today we're talking about something that quietly runs everything in your love life, whether you realize it or not. Self-worth. Not confidence just for pictures. I mean, what you truly believe you deserve when no one is watching. Because the truth is, your self-worth shows up in who you choose, what behaviors you tolerate, and how quickly you leave when love turns into disrespect. By the end of this video, you'll be able to spot where low self-worth has been sneaking into your love life, and you'll have practical steps to start dating from a place of power, peace, and feminine energy. Let's get into it. What self-worth really is and isn't. Self-worth is not how you look today. How many people want you, whether you're in a relationship or not. Self-worth is I know I am valuable, whether you choose me or not. It's an internal standard, not an external approval. You can be shy and still have high self-worth. You can be loud and outgoing and still have low self-worth. Self-worth is quiet. It's the voice that says, I don't beg to be chosen. I don't chase anyone who's confusing me. I don't compete to be treated like basic bare minimum. When that voice is strong, your love life looks very different. Signs your self-worth might be low in dating. Let's be honest for a second and check in with ourselves. Let me check in. Here are some signs a low self-esteem or low worth is running the show. You accept confusion as a normal stage of dating. They're hot and cold, inconsistent, sending mixed signals, and you stay because you're hoping they'll pick you later. Number 2, you over-explain your needs. You ask for basic respect, communication, and honesty, and then feel guilty for wanting those things. You say, I know I'm asking for a lot, when you're really not. Okay? 3, you confuse chemistry with compatibility. It feels intense, passionate, chaotic, and you call it soulmate, even though your nervous system is exhausted. 4, you settle for almost relationships. We talk every day. We do everything couples do. But when we ask for clarity, they say, I'm not ready for a relationship. Girl, I know. Low self-worth says, let me stay and prove I'm worth committing to. High self-worth says, thank you for your honesty. I'm going to move on. Number 5, you lower your standards to keep them. You say you wanted loyalty, effort, dates, communications. Not you're just happy they text back. That used to be me. I used to be that girl, but I've changed. If any of this feels familiar, it doesn't mean you're weak. It means you've been trying to earn love instead of receiving love from a place of worth. How high self-worth changes your love life. When your self-worth is healthy, your love life changes in very practical ways. Number one, you choose peace over chaos. You're not addicted to drama. If someone always has you stressed, guessing, or crying, you see it as a problem, not passion. Number two, you date from abundance, not from desperation. You realize there are more options than just this one person. You stop begging for attention because you know attention isn't the same as affection or intention. Number three, you respect your boundaries. You're not just saying you have standards, you're actually enforcing them. No consistency, I step back. Disrespect, I cut ties. Broken promises with no change, I trust the pattern and not the apology. Number four, you stop relying solely on making love for validation. A relationship is a bonus, not a band-aid. You're creating a life you enjoy, not a life that only feels significant when someone else is beside you. Number five, your feminine energy shines in unique ways. When you recognize your worth, your feminine energy becomes softer, not because you're weak, but because you're no longer in survival mode. You're not chasing, over providing, or begging. You're receptive, discerning, and calm. Where low self-worth comes from. We don't wake up one day and suddenly decide we're not worthy. It usually stems from past relationships where we were cheated on, lied to, or breadcrumbed. Childhood experience where love was inconsistent or conditional. Media and social media that romanticize toxic relationships and label them as goals. Reality TV and influencer couples that display chaos than a cute picture, making us think maybe that's just how love is. So you internalize a message. Love is meant to hurt first and then feel safe later. Good treatment is scarce. Being chosen is a reward. But true love doesn't demand you to destroy yourself to hold on to it. Discovering where your low self-worth begins is empowering, not an assignment of blame, but to understand why you've been accepting what no longer suits you. Practical ways to build self-worth in your love life. Let's discuss actions you can begin to take. Number one, elevate your basic standards. Write down your non-negotiables for a partner. For example, respectful communication, emotional safety, consistency, effort, intentionality, and then write down your deal breakers. For example, cheating, lying, manipulation, constant excuses. I'm not ready for a relationship while acting like you're in one. For now on, your behavior must match this list. If someone breaks your non-negotiables repeatedly, the old you would stay, like I used to be 5 years ago. The new you exits, like I do now. When you see a red flag, don't debate it. Don't romanticize it. Don't say, but we have a connection. Girl, connection without safety is a trap. Your self-worth says, if it's not safe, it's not for me. Practice micro boundaries. You don't have to start with huge confrontations. Start small. I don't like being spoken to that way. I'm not comfortable with the last minute plans every time. I prefer consistent communication when I'm dating someone. Watch who respects these micro boundaries. That tells you a lot. Build a full life outside of romance. Self-worth grows when you have hobbies, set personal goals, spend time with friends and family, take care of your body and mental health. The more full your life is, the less you tolerate relationships that drain you. Affirmations that match behavior. Affirmations only work when you act like they're true. So try these. I do not audition for love. Let me say that one more time. I do not audition for love. My standards protect my peace and not push love away. My standards protect my peace and not push love away. I'm willing to be alone rather than poorly treated. I am willing to be alone rather than poorly treated. Say them and then make decisions that line up with them. Dating from self-worth versus dating from wounds. Let's compare. Dating from wounds. I'll take what I can get. Girl, please. Maybe they'll change if I'm patient enough. Really. I don't want to be alone, so I'll stay happy. Okay. Dating from self-worth. I know what I bring, and I won't shrink it for access to you. If you're not ready, that's okay, but I'm not waiting around. Yes, I know that right. I know that's right. I would rather disappoint you than abandon myself, really. Self-worth doesn't mean you never get hurt. It means you don't stay where you're chronologically unhappy. If you're watching this and realizing, yeah, I've been dating below my worth, that's awareness is already a powerful first step. Knowing that you have been dating below your standards and settling is the first step to date with self-worth. You are allowed to raise your standards. You are allowed to want real love. You are allowed to walk away from what doesn't honor you, even if the old you would have stayed, okay? If this video spoke to you, like, subscribe, share it with someone who needs a reminder of their value and their self-worth, and comment below. I'm done dating before my worth. If you're done dating below your worth, so we know you're stepping into a new chapter, the chapter that I took, Black Blondie took 5 years ago. I'll see you in the next video. Howdy.
They love the sparkle of a refined diamond, but will overlook that same diamond in its raw form every single time. Because a raw, unpolished diamond doesn't really sparkle. It's not perfectly shaped, it doesn't stand out, it doesn't fit in the average setting, and is often therefore mistaken as a piece of broken glass by those that were unworthy of its value in the first place. A diamond, even in its raw form, still carries all the properties of a diamond, and is still extremely valuable, regardless of whether or not someone's able to recognize that value. And truth be told, all it would take to identify what could be the most valuable thing that ever crossed their path is knowing what a real diamond looks and feels like in every state, low on the ground or up on display, and then taking the time to really get to know what they have in their hand. But alas, some people just want the glimmer. And you may have all the characteristics of a pure grade A diamond, but let me tell you something. Some people will never recognize the value in you because you don't look the part. You don't fit in the right setting. But to that I say, let them chase their sparkle. Most times they end up with the very piece of glass they thought they were tossing aside anyway. But as for you, you're too valuable to be placed into the hands that don't understand the pain, strength, and resilience it takes to recover a true diamond anyway. Boundary up. I hope this helps.